It's my great honor to address you at the celebration of Georgia's Day of National Independence in Washington among my country's best friends. This is my second consecutive presence in Washington for the Independence Day, which speaks volumes about the importance of the United States for Georgia and about the Georgian-American friendship, which is growing strong and successful for the third decade. Our countries are committed to our strategic partnership, and our friendship has never been closer. The Independence Day symbolized Georgia's struggle for freedom that restarted nearly a century ago. Now, again, we are at an important junction in Georgia's history because my country continues to fight for its freedom, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. Dear friends, recently, Georgia made very important steps towards more democracy, openness, and integration into the Euro-Atlantic structures. The recent democratic transfer of power was, and the upcoming local elections will be a further proof of vibrancy of our democracy. The absolute majority of Georgia's population, more than 80%, supports integration into the European Union and NATO. And guided by this impressive support, Georgia is moving steadily towards its natural, historical destination, the West, despite experiencing considerable pressure from our northern neighbor, who has 20% of Georgia's territories occupied. The crisis in Ukraine has once again demonstrated the necessity of a more active Western engagement in the region to preserve the independence and national security of regional states, as well as democratic values and the rule of law. We are proud to be at the forefront of fight for the values of freedom, democracy, and human dignity. We must recognize that without robust national security, Georgia cannot pursue these values and become a full-fledged member of the European family of nations. Therefore, membership of NATO remains Georgia's top foreign and security policy priority. The people and the government of my country duly appreciate very strong support and full commitment from the United States to embark on the path of eventual NATO membership. Given Georgia's dynamic transformation into a modern European state, NATO countries should grant Georgia a membership action plan, paving way for full membership. This will be not just the well-deserved recognition of the progress, but more importantly, a crystal clear safeguard of a bright, peaceful future for my country. Let me stress that without strong, sustained, and lasting support from leading democratic nations, the security, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of countries in our region are clearly endangered. Ladies and gentlemen, in less than a month, Georgia will sign the association agreement with the European Union. We are also very grateful to our American friends for rendering their full support and paving Georgia's way to the agreement. We see the agreement as the path to eventual membership of the European Union. Our government worked very hard to achieve successful conclusion of the association agreement, which is the symbol of recognition of Georgia's achievements. The agreement is also a very practical path towards a stronger economy, more robust foreign trade, and quite soon, visa-free travel to Europe. Ultimately, the association agreement is about fulfilling Georgia's historic dream of returning to the European family of nations, where we belong historically, culturally, and emotionally. In conclusion, it's my pleasure and privilege to underline that Georgia is looking forward to further cultivating the already deep friendship with our Western allies, and first of all, with the United States. This is a truly remarkable endeavor for the lasting benefit of generations to come. Let me raise glass to the feeling that unites our two nations in an unbreakable bond. That is our shared, unwavering commitment to freedom. Let me salute the independence of Georgia and the Georgian-American friendship.
First off, how truly honored I am to be here today to join with so many of defense and the other military departments of defense, representatives from the state, your National Day of Independence. I am truly honored.
The relationship between the United States and Georgia, I think, is excellent. There are a lot of reasons for that. We're kindred spirits in the belief of freedom and independence. Also, Georgia has contributed to the war on terror, and Americans and Georgian soldiers fight shoulder to shoulder in Afghanistan and shed blood together, and that alone has made these two countries very close. And our relationship very close.
დღესასწაულობთ საქართველოს დამოუკიდებლობის დღეს აქ ვაშინგტონში. ძალიან ბევრი სტუმარი ყავს, როგორც ჩვენი თანამემამულები ქართველები, რომლებიც აქ ცხოვრობენ და მუშაობენ, ზოგიერთი ვინც აქ დროებით არის ჩამოსული, მაგრამ რა თქმა უნდა ჩვენი ამერიკელი მეგობრები იქნებიან ეს კონგრესიდან, ამასობელი ხელისუფლებიდან, აკადემიური წრეებიდან, ბიზნეს წრეებიდან, აქ განთავსებული საერთაშორისო ორგანიზაციები და ძალიან ხალხმრავალი ორგანიზება გამოგვივიდა და რაც თავარია თვითონ სულისკვეთება ამ ორგანიზების არის ძალიან შემართებული და რაღაცნაირად ესეთი ამაღლებული და საქართველოს ჩვენი სიდიადის წარმატების სიძლიერე სადაც მხარდამჭერი სულისკვეთებით გამსავალული ორგანიზება გახლა. ეს გამოიკვეთა იმ ოფიციალურ მისასალმებელ სიტყვებში, რომლებიც აქ ჩვენმა სტუმრებმა წარმოთქვეს, როგორც კონგრესმენმა, ისე ეგრეთ წოდებულმა არმიის დივანმა, ძალიან მაღალი თანამდებობის პირმა პენტაგონიდან. ეს იყო ძალიან ემოციური, მაგრამ ამავე დროს ძალიან შინაარსით დატვირთული სიტყვა, რომელიც ორი სიტყვით გამოხატება იმაში, რომ შეერთებული შტატები ისე როგორც ადრეც, ამჟამადაც და ბოლოაშიც მუდმივად გვერდში ედგება საქართველოს და სადაც და როდესაც საჭირო იქნება, ის იმედითი მხარდამჭერი იქნება საქართველოსი და ჩვენი უსაფრთხოების და კეთილდღეობის ადარებებზე იქნება.